Welcome back to another episode of Austin Underground. It's the show about all things music related.
We're your hosts. I'm Leslie.
And I'm Justin, and we have a spectacular show for you tonight.
Tonight we'll be giving you some music news, discussing the music from Daisy Jones and the Six, bracketing Death Grip's music,
Then breaking down how Drake's new album, and tonight we're being joined by the Austin-based band Modern Shopia / the Modernettes.
But first, let's roll the intro.
You're watching Austin Underground.
You're watching Austin Underground.
You're watching Austin Underground.
You're watching Austin Underground.
And you're watching Austin Underground.
You're watching Austin Underground.
And you're watching Austin Underground.
Megan Thee Stallion has recently announced that her next album will be completely funded by herself. This comes after a 2022 legal battle with her old record label, 1501 Certified Entertainment, where she attempted to get out of a contract she claims was one-sided. Megan has stated that I have no label right now, and we're doing everything funded straight out of Megan Thee Stallion's pockets. Looks like the Stallion is entering her indie era.
In other music news, the band Death Grips walked off stage in Arkansas last week after audience members threw glow sticks at them during their performance. Surface videos show frontman DJ Ride getting hit in the chest with a glow stick, throwing his mic on the ground, and then walking off the stage. The band had 4 more songs to play. And this isn't a one-off incident, as many artists have been victim to items thrown at them on stage, including Bebe Rexha, who had to get stitches after being hit with a phone during her concert.
The National Independent Venue Association, aka NIVA, has recently put out a statement criticizing Live Nation's new On the Road initiative. Live Nation, the largest live entertainment company in the world, has announced that they'll stop taking merchandise cuts from artists who play at one of their 338 venues. The NIVA sees this as a threat to all the other independent venues, as less artists will perform at the small stages. They state that independent stages are where the majority of artists, musicians, and comedians start their careers. They're small businesses and nonprofits that are continually facing rising costs.
Finally, this past weekend, Taylor Swift dominated the box office with her Eras Tour movie, earning $92 million in just one weekend. This makes it the biggest concert movie opening of all time and could rival Justin Bieber's Never Say Never as the highest grossing concert movie of all time. Once again, Taylor Swift gives more evidence that she is slowly taking over the world.
There's some great new music coming out this Friday, including albums from Blink-182, Sampha, Rolling Stones, and a Christmas album from Cher.
Earlier this year, a show called Daisy Jones and the Six aired on Amazon Video, which featured music artist Suki Waterhouse. Here to discuss her contributions to the show are Vince and Michelle.
Hi, my name's Vince,
And I'm Michelle.
and we'll be doing a retrospective on Daisy Jones and the Six and the music from the show, the album Aurora, which all came out earlier this year. We're doing this partially in honor of Suki Waterhouse gracing us with her presence the past 2 weeks at ACL.
Yes, and the show Daisy Jones and the Six is out on Amazon Prime. It released in 2023 of March, and I definitely encourage everyone to go and watch it. If you experience the show, you're going to experience love, you're going to experience betrayal, a lot of friendship, a lot of ups and downs of the 70s, some rock and roll, and especially a lot of drugs.
Tons, absolute boatloads. So the show is actually a book
Yes.
before it became became a show. That's how that works. Michelle, you read the book, didn't you?
Yes, and thank God we have the book in our presence today. So the book is written by Taylor Reed, and Taylor Reed was inspired to write Daisy Jones and the Six based off of one single performance. This single performance is Fleetwood Mac's Silver Springs. This performance has so much chemistry, has so much drama, has so much backstory, so we're going to dive into that later.
Yeah. So production was initially slated to begin in April of 2020. I mean, we all know what happened. We don't have to speak about it. But if your favorite quarantine song was Phoebe Bridgers' Motion Sickness, and you'd be really happy to hear that Phoebe Bridgers was actually a big consultant on the show for music. They had some big names attached to the show's music. They had legendary songwriter Jackson Browne, who wrote for all-time legends like the Eagles and Nico. We also have the Marcus Mumford of Mumford and Sons. Did not know that was a last name. Was also one of the consultants for the album Aurora on the show. And all the music that you hear, that's the actual cast members. That is everyone who you see on the screen. That is the guitarists, the musicians, all of them. I mean, Riley Keough, the lead singer, she literally had to learn how to sing for this role.
She did. And honestly, she is the granddaughter of Elvis Presley, so you think she would have some slight experience of knowing how to sing.
I actually did not know she was the granddaughter of Elvis Presley. That's insane.
What a great honor that is.
Yeah.
Honestly, so jealous of her.
That's so real.
But yeah, as soon as she got casted, she had a little moment. She picked herself up, and you know what? She booked a singing coach the next minute. And thank God for COVID, because she had a lot of time to prepare that voice.
A lot of time. And the album is actually based off of the filming or the recording of Fleetwood Mac's album Rumors, right? All the drama behind that.
Yes, and let's break into it, you know?
Yeah.
So Stevie Nicks dated Lindsay, who was a part of Fleetwood Mac. The band had a lot of relationships, had a lot of good friendships, and of course there was a lot of drama, but they never wanted Fleetwood Mac to end. So Stevie Nicks had her fair share, and she was done with Lindsay. And so before, everything went downhill, they had one final performance, which was Silver Springs. Silver Springs it's like a spell that Stevie Nicks casted. She literally says the words, cast a spell on you, and I think she did for Lindsay, because she's looking him dead in the face, not towards the audience, and says, you will never get away from the sound of a woman who loved you. And, I don't know what happened between them. It's a lot of rumors, as their album goes. So we just know that this performance inspired Taylor so much that she had to create such a huge drama based off of it.
And that moment is replicated in the show. We won't spoil it.
No.
Well, I guess I kind of did, but
It's okay.
it's worth watching just to see.
Tons of parallels. So
Tons
it's okay.
of
You're
parallels.
fine. It's okay.
But also not exactly, so you'll still be guessing. Don't get comfortable. But the music for the show is awesome. Aurora, it's available on all streaming platforms. It also has a deluxe version, and that has a bunch of acoustic versions for the songs. It has some additional solos, some live versions. I mean, it's not actually live. It's just made to sound like it is. They have a fake audience and everything.
We like to think it is.
We'd like to think it will be. We'd like to think that there will be a tour soon. Perhaps, mayhaps.
Honestly,
please.
owe it to the fans. They have created posters and little promotions to get it to happen, and I want it to happen.
I want it to happen so bad. I'll be there immediately.
It needs to happen.
What's your favorite song off the album?
My favorite song is Let Me Down Easy, but there are so many more. Yours?
So many more. I love The River. I mean, everyone who watches the show loves The River.
Gotcha.
That one wailing performance by Riley Keough, insane. But there's an acoustic version on the deluxe version of the album, and that one is amazing. The whole album deserves a Grammy. Grammy soon, Grammy please, Grammy
You
me.
need to give Daisy Jones and the Six every award out there possible. It doesn't matter what
Every
it's for. Just give it to
award.
them. They
It
owe
deserves everything. I hope we've sang its praises enough.
Yes.
Go back, watch the show, watch it again,
Get
watch it
the
again,
book.
again.
Get the book.
Listen to the music,
Yes.
read the book. Yes, do
Yes.
all of it. And envelop yourself in the culture that is Daisy Jones and the Six.
Yeah, you won't regret it.
You won't regret it.
Thank you so much for listening, and we'll take it back to the host.
Stick around because after this break, we'll be bracketing all the Death Grips albums and probably ripping into Drake's new album. We'll be right back.
The band Death Grips plays music defined on Wikipedia as experimental industrial hip hop, rap rock, and electro punk. If someone can give me another band with this same description, I'll give them $1. Anyways, here's Zeta, Drew, Ryan, and Sebastian to give you their take.
Hey,
Hello, everybody.
we're here to compete all these beautiful albums against each other.
Why must we pit all these?
Well, mostly
Beautiful
bottomless
albums.
pit these albums.
Yeah.
Does anyone have an idea as to like who they think will win?
I do.
Yeah,
But I won't
know
say
you
though.
All right, let's get into it
Oh,
then.
Let's get like the
Let's start to the
easy
top.
ones
Start
out the
let's
way.
start top left.
Oh, up here.
So
That's
No,
so
this is the
hard.
hardest one. I think we should go like the easier
No,
ones.
no, just start from top left and go all the
Oh my
just go,
God.
yeah, go around.
Okay.
Alright,
Okay.
alright.
Fine. All right. Fine. Okay. So ex-military.
Okay,
or
I'm gonna
no love.
I'm gonna
deep
start first. I think ex-military should win.
I think ex-military.
Even though I really like.
I
I'm
want to preface that these are like Death Grip super fans, and I'm like, I like Death Grips, but I'm like, I have a different perspective on these albums.
These are control.
So I would go No Love Deep Web, but
You know,
but, like,
I would also go no love deep web, but since
why?
we're-
Yeah, why would y'all? What makes y'all
I
pick No
think
Love
it
Deep
hits
Web
the hardest.
or ex-military?
I think this is just really hard.
Yeah, this is definitely the hardest one of the
This
first
is really
round.
hard.
I think
Stressed, y'all,
it's okay. It's okay.
stressed.
I think they have a really consistent track list on ex-military. No Love Deep Web, some stuff kind of falls flat, but it's not bad.
I agree with that.
It's just I think
the
ex-military.
only reason I'm picking
It's
it is
most
because I
consistent.
haven't heard ex-military because it's not on streaming. So I don't doubt that ex-military might be the better album.
For this one, fine. Even though No Love Deep Web is debatably my
It's
favorite
really
one
good.
of all their albums,
It's really good.
I know ex-military is really good.
See,
so
your favorite album just
My
lost in the
heart
first
breaking.
round.
My
I know
heart
it
is
literally
breaking.
did. No.
Next up,
Okay.
we got
Next up,
government plates and powers that be.
this is kind of easy.
It's kind of easy
Do we-
for me
yeah,
too.
we don't really need
just
to
do it.
debate
Just do
it.
it.
Sergeant
Isn't
Pepper's
isn't
Lonely-
government plates like considered their worst?
I mean,
if you, I mean, we're ranking them right now, but
they're all
if you
beautiful
had to
albums.
rank them,
They're
it's
all
probably
beautiful
not.
albums.
It's not at the top, in my opinion.
So it's
Yeah.
at the bottom.
It might be at the bottom.
It might be at the bottom. I
at the
mean,
bottom.
it's fine. It's fine.
Next,
Next up, Money Store.
Okay, this
or-
is easy
Year
for
of
me.
Year of the Snitch.
This is really easy.
this really
Okay.
hurts me.
This is
Just
really
do it.
easy.
This is Money Store all
It's
the
Money
way.
Store all the way.
Yeah, Money
So
Store.
it introduced me to them.
You guys are right, but
It's their most straightforward,
don't.
accessible.
Yeah,
You're
it is
just-
their most accessible album. So everybody good with Money Store?
Go ahead,
I'm
just
sorry.
do it. Bro.
It's okay.
Just do it, bro.
Hey, my
Yeah, get your
My
snitch
favorite
out of
guy.
here.
Yeah, your
get
favorite
that
guy
album
out.
out of here.
Okay. Damn. And okay, this one is also another easy one.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, bottomless pit, obviously.
Yeah.
Because Fashion Week is an instrumental.
Yeah, it's just an
album. It's like
instrumental
it's just vibes. You know,
It's good,
It's so
but
Yeah.
bottomless pit.
Uh-huh.
Has some bangers on it.
Yeah.
So
So.
many.
Okay, so now we have these beautiful women against each other.
Yeah.
Okay, so now why would you guys pick one over the other on this one?
I'm gonna have to go with ex-military again, just because, like he said, it's just the most consistent. Like every track,
Yeah.
every track.
I think so as well.
It is their most straightforward, along with the Money Store. It's just like straight, like bangers.
Yeah.
Like I mean, it's pretty, but that is a good reasoning. But I think I would go the powers that be.
What do you think?
I think the samplers
Oh.
are a lot more interesting on ex-military
can't-
as
I
well.
have
The
I don't
samples.
have a dog in this fight, so I
don't
feel like
think
this
so.
is a fight between you.
So what are we thinking?
I would go the powers that be, but I'm literally in the minority here. I think the sampling. Well, you said the sampling on ex-military is better. I think the sampling on the powers that be is
I
like
agree
a
with that.
feat to be
I've heard
witnessed.
I've heard
Like,
only
oh
a
my
couple
God.
tracks off of ex-military, but from like the songs I've listened to, like from Powers That Be, I feel like they pushed their sound more. Like they went
Yeah.
way more experimental with it, and they changed their sound.
Uh-huh.
Are we 50?
Sometimes for the better and sometimes for the worse. so.
I am arguing crazily for the powers that be. I mean, the whole first half of the album
I would
is
say
made
I would say Powers That Be.
with samples of Bjork songs. Like
Yeah.
they're all Bjork songs.
that she
is
gave
crazy.
him.
Yeah,
that
she gave him like bro.
samples,
And then the second half is like a hard rock,
like punk album. Yeah.
Just, honestly, if you gotta move it up, move it
Yeah,
up.
I think Powers is fine.
My heart is just breaking.
I'm so
My heart is
sorry.
breaking.
It's fine.
I mean,
This is bad.
Yeah.
This is bad.
This next
This
one's
next
gonna
one's
hurt.
kinda-
This is bad.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, maybe it's bad for you. Maybe it's bad for you guys.
I think Money Store is the better one, but I hate to see Bottomless Pit go.
I might say Bottomless Pit.
Bro.
What about
I think
y'all?
I'm Bottomless Pit as well.
Are we
What?
50-50?
I think I'm Bottomless Pit.
Wow, we're all split.
I wouldn't oppose going to Money Store though.
You know, Money Store has so many like.
Money Store
really good
has
songs,
like
really good
Get
songs.
Got, Hacker. I've seen footage. Like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think Money Store they're both really, really good. And they're both very similar albums also. Like, they're both
They're both like
straightforward.
the banger out. Like they both like
Hooks and everything.
hooks.
Yeah.
You know, like crazy catchy.
I think the Money Store, like, just those synth sounds, like, on the, like on the Fever, like,
I can make the argument that without the Money Store, you wouldn't have Bottomless Pit.
yeah, that's totally valid. Okay, so we're going Money Store?
Do your thing.
We'll do Money Store.
Do your thing.
Okay.
All right.
This is easy for
Are
me.
we gonna
This is
end up
easy.
with the same bracket everyone else has?
Okay, this is...
Just do it. Just do it.
Well, what would y'all
let's
say?
discuss.
I could go Powers. I could go either way.
I would go Powers on this. I think.
Wow.
I'm swayed.
You're that was all it took.
You're going Powers? Are you going
I
Powers?
think just a little bit more went into it.
It's probably 1 and 2. Like, straight up.
Oh.
Like, it's first best and second best.
No.
Like,
It's Money Store all the way for me. I feel like
you haven't even heard this album.
I've heard the first half. I don't like when Death Grips goes rock. I don't like when Death Grips goes rock.
All right.
It's,
Let's do a thing.
that's fine. It's fine.
Which
It's
one?
fine. No, sorry.
Powers that
It's
be.
okay.
Powers that be.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here first from the ultimate authorities on music. Not just Death Grips music, on music. Austin Underground has decided that the Powers That Be is
The best.
the best album of all time.
So go listen to it.
Time.
Go put it on your Spotify.
Bro,
So-
it's okay, man.
Okay, we'll go back to the host now.
Drizzy, Champagne Poppy, Wheelchair Jimmy. These are all names used to describe the 5-time Grammy-winning platinum pop rap artist Drake. It's been about 2 weeks since he released his new album, For All the Dogs, so today we have our in-house experts, Mia, Sumaya, Jace, and Shrikar, to decide if this one was a flop or a dub.
All right. Here we are.
We are here to discuss Drizzy himself, Mr.
The man. Let's get some initial thoughts right off the bat.
It was horrible.
Oh,
I second that. I second that.
It was. I had very low expectations.
yeah, same,
And
same.
He limboed the bar.
Yep.
So, frankly, can't say I'm surprised. He's washed and incapable of making good music. anymore.
Wash is crazy.
Yeah, you heard it here first.
Yeah. He's literally cringe. Like, I wish I could
Yeah.
put it in a better way.
No.
But hearing his, like, oh, wow, you hate women again. Damn.
Isn't he
like,
38?
Like, it's
No,
like,
yeah. You can't call yourself a lover boy when you're pushing 40.
Like-
He needs to start a family.
literally put your son in a home with a, like, it's just like,
Cuff a woman or something. I know he has capabilities. Maybe he doesn't.
I mean, clearly.
He can't hold down a woman for more than a year, and
mean-
he's 38. It's beginning to look a little scary for Drake. I
The
say.
hatred towards Rihanna, that was cringe. That was actually crazy.
Didn't he diss someone else on his album too? I forgot her name. It was
Probably though.
it was this girl who had beat him in like the Best New Artist a long time ago, like over 10 years ago, and he just dissed
Bonnie
her.
Bear?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bonnie Bear beat Drake for best and Nicki Minaj for Best New Artist at the Grammys, and also was on My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy with Kanye that year.
I
After
know he was mad.
He was mad because he also got his verse from All the Lights cut. So that's
Dang.
long. As you can tell, I've spent a lot of time in Drake lore as a fan. and
I bet.
It's kind of sad.
I feel like Drake suffers from this Peter Pan complex almost. Like he just refuses to grow up.
Yep.
And this is kind of what Joe Budden was like talking about if you guys saw that beef. And then Drake was basically like, "Oh, you're broke."
Oh yeah, he wrote an autobiography about Joe Budden and then pretended to act like he didn't care because he had more money. But
No.
it really just shows how much that got to him because it's really true. He's too old to be acting like he's in his 20s, walking around with Lil Baby and all them. It's starting to get a little ridiculous. I'd say he's pushing the line between trying his hardest to make mediocre music and see how many views it can get. Like he's like, I wonder how little effort I can put into some music and it still sells, and it worked again.
I feel like at this point he just parodies himself. Like that album just sounded like, oh, let me see what it sounded like what he did before, but on like a comical level.
I totally agree.
Like Virginia Beach was like a offhand attempt to kind of replicate the thing that he did with Tuscan Leather.
Right. Yeah.
Nothing was the same. But it just didn't work. Like at this point, it's just tired, and you can't keep doing the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, and also on the point you brought up about him trying to see what he can get away with, I honestly see this album more as like a investment property that'll be bought up by a private equity firm a few years down the line, rather than a work of art that'll actually have a lasting cultural impact. It'll make a lot of streams. He already sold 400,000 units in his first week, so he made his money. He did whatever. It's just sad to see that someone who showed a capability to make all-time great music to succumb to a level where they make cheap filler music that simply just generates revenue.
Exactly.
He's at the point of his career where he no longer has to be an artist because he's a brand.
Exactly.
He markets himself, basically.
Yeah, I think it's time for him to like retire from making his own albums and genuinely move into just accepting this role as like a cultural icon, and showing up on features for other artists here and there just to showcase that, hey, I still got it. But I think he does not have the juice to put out full studio length albums.
Exactly. Just all trash can music now. And speaking of features, he got washed on every single feature on that album.
Agreed.
Every single one.
Agreed.
J. Cole, Bad Bunny, even he, like, it's...
Sexy Red.
I think, speaking on the features especially, I think every feature that he had felt like he was featuring on that artist's track, because the track was built on whatever works for the artist that was featured. It felt like when Lil Yachty featured, it felt like a Lil Yachty song with a Drake feature, and obviously everyone talks about how Drake can, change flows, change styles, emulate anything, which was supposed to be a positive, but now it's become a negative. It's like he has no identity of his own because he shapes around whatever makes him the most money.
Exactly.
So, I mean, shout out to J. Cole, though. First #1 Billboard single of all time. That's a great achievement. It's so sad that it took this long for J. Cole to get that. But hey, if there's one good thing Drake can do today, it's give J. Cole a #1.
Exactly. That is the one good thing he did on this album. And speaking that him getting minimized on his own songs, I swear I thought that Yeet song was Yeet's song until I listened to it on his album. I was like, wait, this isn't on Yeet's album?
No, it's so sad to see everybody get so frustrated. Like, I myself held myself off from listening to this album until like this morning because I wanted to have like a raw, unfiltered reaction, and my raw, unfiltered reaction was, "Wow, this is garbage." So there you go, America.
Let's talk about some positive things from this
was there
album.
a single song?
I love Rich Baby Daddy featuring Sexy Red and SZA. She did her thing on that part, I will say.
SZA's vocals on both of her features.
Yes.
Spectacular. Made me want to listen to more SZA.
I thought Bahama Promises would have been good like 7 years ago if it came out when he was like young and not like old.
Old creep.
Yeah. It's like, okay, a woman hurt you, we get it.
Yeah.
But again.
Yeah, like you have a kid. It's it's time to hang that up, buddy.
I'm sorry I nearly died on the panel. I'm gonna preface.
Sorry.
I don't know what happened.
Positives.
Lights got too
Do you have
bright.
any positives?
Charlotte, not bad.
Okay.
That's not
I thought it was like a worse version of every other timed song that Drake has. Like
Bar is
5
on
a.m.
the
in Toronto.
Toronto. I feel
That's
like
true.
for
That's
this
true.
album,
Well, that's like it's gonna be
yeah.
all the time we have. We're gonna take it back to the host.
After this break, we're going to be joined by Modern Shopia / the Modernettes. So stay right there and don't move.
Tonight, we're honored to be joined by a real Austin band. We recently attended one of the rehearsals and got to have a chat with them. It's been a long time coming, and we're so excited they're here tonight to talk to us and to play a game. So without further ado, Modern Shopia / the Modernettes.
All right, you're good.
Okay, hi, we are Modern Shopia, aka the Modernettes, and this is our song called The Little Cat about this baby. Can you see it?
Yes, I can see it. 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 Yes,
microphone? Like, okay. Just want to check. Like, if I'm just like, you know. Hi, all. I'm Sophia. This is my. I said that goofy, didn't I? This is darling. We are Modernettes, Modern Sophia. I'm Sophia. I play keyboard and I sing.
I'm Victoria and I play bass.
I'm Elizabeth and I play the guitar.
I'm Anthony and I play congas.
I'm Kyle and I play drums and guitar.
I think the Modern Sophia band, the Modernettes, are very like freeform. It's just kind of like a big mix of what everyone wants to do. I don't know. It's because like I don't know how to play congas. I don't know how to play drums. I don't know how to play guitar. I don't know how to play bass. So like, why would I instruct them? I give them like a blueprint and then they kind of just go off. Y'all go off and y'all do great.
I don't know. I think I really enjoy that every performance we give is so unique. Each performance is very different from the one we gave previous, because most of this like isn't written down. So some of it is improv, and I just love looking back on what I've done and what we've been able to create each time as something new.
What I love about playing in Austin is that like, yeah, there's all you can play, like you can think you play like but then there's always going to be this one guy that comes up to you afterwards. It's like you completely changed my life. Like I've, made me feel good about myself.
So for me, it's definitely just got to be like, so the difference between like every crowd. Like I really like seeing like what each crowd has to offer because like so I feel like the crowd is so very much. I'm so a part of our performances. So especially when Sophia gets to go dance in the crowd, so for the cumbia. so that one's fun, but like I feel like so their energy is so very important in our shows.
It kind of feels like each gig, at least to me, is like a new episode of a sitcom, like Modern Sophia takes ballroom. yeah, whatever.
Exactly what we're gonna say. It's a joke revolved around Poot Lovato. Everyone, we're gonna go around. I don't actually know what my poop name is, but Pootfia. Pootfia.
I'm Poottoria.
I'm Elizabeth.
I'm Anth Pooty.
I'm Poodle.
or sometimes we just call him Poot. Basically, long story. Okay, you remember Poot Lovato? Y'all remember Poot Lovato? the meme. Well, I don't really know how it started, but it was just like one thing that I just always remember is like Poot Lovato is just so funny. And then we started to just give each other our poot names. and one more thing, and I don't think we should explain this one. Triptopolis, the squeak roll. But we're not going to explain that one, just for legal reasons. Complicated, right? Because Modern Sophia band is like a live band, but then like Modern Sophia, like on Spotify is like my little project. So I mean, Modern Sophia of the City on Instagram, but Spotify you can find Modern Sophia. Just look up Modern Sophia. I think I'm the only one that exists.
This is Modern Sophia / the Modernettes, and you're watching Austin Underground.
Wow, that was such an amazing video. Congratulations, and thank you so much, Austin Underground, for your dedication to that amazing effort. Now, here I'm with Modern Sophia and Modern X. Thank you all so much for coming onto the show. It's such an honor to have you all here tonight. So, because of your song, The Little Cat, we're going to be playing a very fun game. We're going to show you some clues and some photos of a celebrity cat, and then y'all are going to guess who celebrity owns this cat. Sound good?
Yeah.
Sounds good? All right, let's get started. So, this cat isn't like other cats.
No, like, I gotta be honest.
Not like other girl. Wait, that's a meme, isn't it?
It's a meme. Like, I don't know what celebrity, like, whose celebrity that thing is.
Let's think. Singer, actress.
Beyonce is a singer and
Is that
actress.
final?
She's a singer and actress.
No, I'm saying, like, could it be one
Oh.
of those?
Should we just, like, guess anything? I honestly...
Say a final answer and it's good.
Let's say Beyonce.
Beyonce?
Yeah,
The final answer is Doja Cat.
I thought I was gonna know this one, because...
That's like your favorite album right now, and you don't, like, you don't know that.
I feel a little bummed, because I was like, at least I know Doja Cat's cat.
Yeah.
I was totally wrong.
Hopefully the next one goes well. Okay, let's see.
It's gonna go bad.
These cats are big fans of the Kansas.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. Yeah.
Yeah, I already know that's the correct answer. These cats are famous.
It's like the Cats musical.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Was she in the Cats musical?
She was.
She was?
Yeah, she was. Good for her.
What the I mean, oh my god.
Oh my
that's
goodness.
crazy. That's crazy.
Golly.
Okay, moving on. We have Oops. This kitty likes to spin in circles on Instagram Reels.
Because, oops. Oh, Britney. Britney. It's
Correct
Britney.
answer is Britney Spears.
Of course, spinning in circles. How did I not think of it?
Okay.
I did it again.
Moving on. This cat says, meow.
Sophia.
No.
I know.
That's like a lynx. That bougie house. Oh, what is this picture telling us, guys?
It goes like, meow.
More hints.
Yeah.
It goes, meow. I can't say it, that's why I can
Like, any other meow?
Think, like, it looks like an old cat, right? She's not young. She's not young.
Share! I'm so ashamed. How did I not know?
Don't be. I think that was a very tough one to do. Do an answer, but it's fine. Moving on. This cat knows how to make a pie and also a shiv. Yeah, I know. It's a tough
What's
one.
a shiv?
Like a
knife? Yeah, like
Think of
something you
it
stab
this.
someone.
Yeah, like so they know how to make a pie. So they obviously can't be like a performer or a singer, but they can
Gordon
bake.
Ramsay.
So Martha Stewart. Oh,
Martha
nice.
Stewart.
Nice.
Good job. Very good. Very good.
The next one has to be Sue.
Okay, this royal kitty is a big queen.
Either like an actual Queen of England or Nicki Minaj.
Is those y'all's final answers?
No, y'all need to guess. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of.
Why are they royal? Is that Queen? Like, isn't Beyonce called Queen Bey or something like that?
Oh.
Okay.
I'm down for Beyonce.
So Beyonce, final answer.
Okay.
Yeah, final answer.
Yeah.
Wait,
Alright.
that's a white hand though. Does that matter?
Do you want to keep Beyonce?
What was your other answer?
So the Queen of England?
The Queen of
The
England.
Queen of England.
That does look like an old hand.
Okay, so Queen of England?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is actually Freddie Mercury.
Oh god. Oh, I
should
get
have
it.
known that. I was thinking
makes sense.
new artists. 'Cause
Royal.
royalty.
Yeah.
Moving on, we have this cat sits with its owner while she pees. Wow.
Oh lord.
Yeah. Have fun. That's, you know it's a girl, so.
Okay. Y'all know anyone who like pees
With their cat?
with
I feel
their
like it's a country singer. I feel like it has to be.
country.
Luke Bryant definitely pees while
There's
you
a
see
Yeah.
female though. Female.
I don't know who that is, but okay.
Okay. All right.
No, else maybe so Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
a good
Dolly
guess.
Parton.
That's a
Sure,
good guess.
sure,
That's a
yeah.
good guess.
It's actually Miley Cyrus.
That's a big smooch.
Yeah, right.
What was the reference? Peas?
That she pees.
Does
How did
Miley Cyrus pee?
He sent a tweet saying I'm peeing with my cat right now.
You're so like
Wow.
not with the times.
Yeah, I didn't know that at all.
This feline spells cat with a K.
Carol G.
Oh, a Kardashian cat.
Right?
Oh, that too.
A Kardashian cat.
Do you want to guess the Kardashian?
Which
Y'all guess. I don't know.
Kylie?
Kylie.
We're gonna go Kylie.
Yeah.
You're 50%
Oh,
right. It's Chloe.
okay. It's
Khloe
kind of.
Kardashian. Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
Kylie only has dogs. Am I wrong?
I don't
Who
know.
knows? Okay.
No.
Moving on. This kitty has kissed a girl, but she did not like it.
Isn't that Katy Perry?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good one. So last one. So let's make it big.
David Bowie.
This kitty isn't a hero, but
Sorry.
maybe just for one day.
Go.
David Bowie.
David Bowie? David Bowie it is. All right, well.
I don't know how you knew that, but
David Bowie, man.
So we could be heroes, so just for
Just
one
for
day.
one
oh,
day.
it's because I don't know David Bowie.
Should listen to David Bowie.
God.
All y'all should listen to David
Yeah.
Bowie.
Go listen to David Bowie.
Please.
Here at Austin Underground, we like to acknowledge members who go above and beyond to make this show so incredible. This week, we'd like to give a huge shout out to Jace. Thank you for everything that you do.
Thank you. And thank you all for tuning in today.
And remember, if you want more of Austin Underground's latest content, make sure to check out our social media at Austin Underground and our website, austinunderground.org.
But for now, we'll see you next week.
Bye.